Many people ask me to compare Persian Qame with Roman Gladius hispaniensis. Of course, the time span between the two are quite long. Qame we have, at least as what we have in Persia, it made its way, as there is one theory, during Safavid period to Iran. There are different theories on that. And then Qame started to be, one theory says, Qame started to be made based on Georgian and Caucasian models in Iran. Today Qames, or back then even in Safavid period, have their specific look, and some of them are also made by with patterned crucible steel. Some of them are made with welded steel, and some with hard carbon steel. And there is another theory that Qame could be or could have been descendants of Achaemenid, Akhenake or Akhenakis. But what we see here, I would like to compare two different weapons. These two are reproduction. You have seen both of them on my channel. One of them, the Qame, is made by the late Haj Hossein Farajian, and the Gladius hispaniensis is made or was made by Kris Cutlery. One is from ancient era and one is from Safavid period, early modern period, or 17th, 18th century. If you take a look at them, the similarities, as you ask, are quite astonishing. The videos, you can see the handles. Of course, the handles are different. Gladius hispaniensis, as you can see, that has a disc-shaped pommel, whereas, as you can see, that the pommel of Qame looks differently. We're not going to spend so much time on that, but when we come to the blade, as you can see, the blades of these two are very interesting in a sense that they both are double-edged. Another difference between the two is that the Gladius hispaniensis, if I close in and you can take a look at that, you see it has a slight raised midrib, and the Qame here is fuller, multiple fuller. Many Persian Qames had one offset fuller on each side, but some of them, like this one, had multiple fullers. Here it has a reinforced tip, the Gladius doesn't. Very interesting to see that these two end up both in a very, very sharp tip or point of the sword. If you're interested in having more information on any of these type of swords, I would really like to suggest to check my videos on each one of these blades on my channel. Before we go and say that, okay, Gladius has a longer blade, I'm going to show you that this is not the case necessarily, as there are also Qame which are shorter, and there are Qame blades which are longer than this Gladius. And I'm aware that they were different types of Gladius. We're just making a comparison with this type of Gladius available to us at the moment. As you can see it here, that's the longer Qame. But let me readjust it a bit, because I see that they are not in the same position as far as the starting goes. You see that this Qame has a bit of a longer blade than this Gladius. Again, if you're interested in having more information on this Qame, I would like and I would suggest to go and check my channel on this Qame as well. You see that this Qame was also, as you know, made by the late Haj Hossein Farajian. It's also multi-fullered Qame, and it has a reinforced tip, not as much as the other. And I'll explain the other one as well to you. And it has multi-fullered blade, and the Gladius, as we know already, has a slight midrib. Both of them are vicious cutters. There is no doubt about that. So you can see it here. One Gladius hispaniensis on top compared to true Persian Qame. As I mentioned it before, Gladius hispaniensis is made or was made by Kris Cutlery, and the two Qame blades or swords were made by the late Haj Hossein Farajian. These two types of swords were made in different time eras. One is ancient times, as far as Gladius hispaniensis is concerned, and the other two started to find their way, at least based on one theory, during Safavid period, to Iran. But there is another theory that they could have been based on Achaemenid, which has not been proven yet. Whatever the case is, as I mentioned it before, the similarities between the two are quite astonishing, and many people ask me to show them. So I think when they are next to each other, it makes it very interesting to see and to watch. Thank you for watching my channel and this video, and please subscribe to my channel and ask any questions you have. Thank you.